Hey guys, Lordicus here with a full completion walkthrough for Shiro. This was released on the 28th of September 2021. It was developed by Dynasty and published by Desert Water Games. It can be found in both the Xbox and PlayStation stores for $4.99, and yes, the 3000 gamer score does stack on both platforms. It's a Japanese themed platforming game where we have to navigate ourselves through various dungeons, avoiding traps and enemies to save our sister Holo. The full completion will take you anywhere between 30 minutes to 1 hour depending on your skill level. There's two slightly missable achievements, one of which is don't get hit by the dragons during the flight segment at the very start and to collect 5 birds. However, the latest patch 1.2 has added some extra birds and the achievement actually pops when you collect 3 now. I'll also drop timestamps in the description where I found the birds. So let's start a new game. The very start of the game, like I mentioned earlier, is the flight segment where we'll have to avoid these dragons. So after a little bit of a dialogue, you'll then be able to move this hot air balloon around and do your best not to get hit by the dragons. If you do get hit, just press start and restart and it'll restart the flight segment again. You can move the balloon around with the D-pad and hold X to fire. Just ensure that you kill all the dragons without getting hit. You'll also get a few achievements pop for one of the title updates, which involves killing enemies. Once you've cleared all 5 waves of the dragons and not being hit by their purple spit, you should get the achievement Good Pilot when you eventually crash onto the floor. After this achievement's out the way, there's only one other that you really need to monitor, and that is to collect the birds. Like I said, the achievement states that you need to pick up 5, and previously before the patch there was only 5 within the game. However, now they've added a few more, you should be able to get the achievement after picking up 3 of these birds within the first couple of levels. All the other remaining achievements should pop naturally as they're all based on game progression. Once we're finally on the ground, it's just your atypical platforming game. I'm not going to narrate over the full half an hour of this video, but I will, however, give you some hints and tips on the very first segment, just going over the controls and a couple of the mechanics that you may find within the game. Once this lovely lady has appeared and captured our sister Holo, this balloon will eventually plummet to the ground and crash, and then we should get the achievement for Good Pilot pop if we did manage not to get hit by those lovely dragons. Once we're on the ground, the controls are similar to the air, so you can move around with the D-pad. A is to jump, X to attack, and Y to roll. Although there is an option to roll, I didn't seem to use it at all. Just ensure that you do kill everything that you first interact with here on the ground, because there is various achievements around killing the slimes, killing the rabbits in the background, cutting some bamboo in half, and then killing a forest monster. Make sure you avoid these exploding plants. You do die in one shot, however there is checkpoints throughout the game, usually every 30 seconds, so don't worry about dying too much, you won't have to rerun much of the level at all. These green and red runes that you see me use here in the background are to hold you in mid-air. Once you're held in the air by holding A, you can then choose which direction you want to jump to. You'll shortly see me use a red rune. These work in a similar way, they'll hold you in the air, but instead of launching you in a single direction, they're continually spinning 360 degrees. All you need to do is hold A and release when you're ready to jump in that direction. These are a little tricky to use at first, but once you've mastered them, you'll fly through these segments. This brings us to the end of the first level. I'm going to stop narrating here. Although this video looks like it's one long perfect run, I have edited out all my deaths and I did die over 100 times. So enjoy the rest of this video, and as always, please like and subscribe if you found it somewhat useful.